Well, we have a bit of a snowstorm coming down. I wouldn't say a storm, but light snow anyway. It's supposed to be like this all day. So far we've got, well, since I've been on here last, probably another couple inches starting to accumulate. Looks like the outfitter's tent needs to be clear of snow again. It's sagging a little bit. I just got the fire going in the cabin, trying to get some heat in there. Looks like it's about minus 12 in there right now. So I think outside we're about minus 10, so it's actually colder in the cabin than it is outside. So time to get some heat in there. Anyway, got a bit of a day planned today, just out here relaxing, enjoying the snow, do some snow clearing stuff, and enjoy the day. I am so happy that I have this firewood shed. It's a lot of work put into it this year. Started back in the spring. Went out and felled a bunch of trees, logged them, brought them back to the property, and peeled them up. And after about a month, I think I let them dry for a month, and then I started building the main body of the firewood shed. So set it up, notched them out somewhat, and left the big gaps in between the logs so air can come through, and got the base of the structure built. And then I carried on with the roof. And for the roof, I used my chainsaw mill and milled out some boards from an old blowdown the back of the property I collected. It had been down for about a year, so the bugs were in it, but not bad enough to totally destroy the wood. And it worked out really good. It's nice and dry and easy to work with, and the chainsaw went through it fairly easy, right, without getting gummed up with sap and stuff like that. It was a lot of work, and I'm glad I did it, but it was pretty productive. So it's just a really good feeling to have all this wood stored for the winter. The wood that's in it now is, oh man, it's probably 2 years down now. I got it in the summer of 2020 or 2021. Last winter it was stacked in front of the cabin under a pile of snow, so it's probably a year and a half, sorry, that I went and got it. So it's nice and dry and ready to go. Not to mention all the firewood I got for the firewood pit, so I don't have to burn my supply of wood for the cabin. Just a bunch of old poplars that I fell around the property and bucked up and split and stacked. I got one pretty good stack, and one pile I gotta do yet to stack up. It's getting snowed on right now. Anyway, really good feeling getting this done. I'm so glad I did it. It's a really secure feeling, really good feeling to know that I got a steady season supply of firewood for the winter to get me through the winter. And I've got more than enough, I think. Grab up some spuds here. Throw in with the roast. Another Dutch oven meal tonight. Say these are the best out here. Even compared to grilling. And the roast tonight will be a lamb roast. Like so. The only thing is, I forgot the mint sauce, but we'll have to make do with what we have. Gonna make a nice gravy with it. That should be good. Nice big chunks of potato. And as always, one of the favorites, onion. Can't cook without onion. You can't leave half an onion, you gotta cook it up all at once. Can't leave like half an onion in a bag in the fridge or on the counter or whatever. I guess they collect bacteria really easy. So you're better off just to use the whole thing rather than saving it for another time. I have to use half of it. So open this up now. Gotta make a little bit of a hole there. That's going to be so good. Now, got some red Russian garlic here. This stuff is very good. Smells great already. Now, salt and pepper. Looks like the fire's going really good now, so should be able to throw this on. And we'll be done here in a little bit. Just got to get some water into it now. It is such a nice feeling to be able to open the door and kick up my feet and dry them off, warm them up, all at once, you know, taking in the fire inside, just watching it burn and enjoying the heat. Here we go. I got a late start on supper tonight. It actually took a little bit longer than I expected. So it's completely dark outside. So we will be eating this in the cabin tonight. Looks so good. Roast lamb. Let's chunk up the pieces here. Well, it's done excellent. All we're missing is the mint sauce. The rest of it looks really good. Pork doesn't handle heat. Use this big fork. Really nice and warm in the cabin right now. Wood heater's working excellent. Just like that. Get some meat on here. Oh, it looks so good. Of course, I forgot a ladle. So I'm going to have to do what I did last time. Easily a couple meals in here. Oops. Throw that in there. That back on there. Actually, you know what? Probably throw all that meat back into the sauce. Just like that. Perfect. Here we go. Not quite the same as out by the campfire, but this will do. Got really nice ambiance right now with this fire going. Yeah, it got dark out pretty quick, so I'm not sure how good the filming would be out there. I don't have the proper lighting yet. Once I get that though, probably be able to do more filming outside at night by the campfire. But for now, we'll just enjoy this meal right by the wood heater. Roast lamb. Just melt in your mouth. Well, just sitting back for the evening and relaxing. Sitting by the firewood heater with the door open. Feeling the heat coming off. It's kind of relaxing, just looking into the stove and watching the fire burn. It's kind of mesmerizing a little bit. Anyway, it's a really good day out at the cabin today. I did nothing for chores. I just sit back and enjoyed the atmosphere, enjoyed the day out there. We had light snow. It snowed about maybe 2 inches. Really enjoyed that. It's the first time out at the cabin this year with a bit of a snowfall going on. So, like I said, I just sat back and relaxed and enjoyed the atmosphere. I figure I worked hard enough throughout the summer, getting ready for this time of year. So I'm gonna enjoy it. Anyway, I'm just gonna kick back today and tonight and carry on reading my book. Had a really good supper with roast lamb with potatoes and carrots, onions and garlic, a bit of a gravy. Really enjoyed that. Couldn't eat it out by the fire because it was too dark. I like to when I eat out the fire, videotape for footage for the episode. But I made do with the wood heater in the cabin. It was a really good meal. Anyway, I think that's it for me for today. Like I said, I'm gonna sit back and read a book and probably power out, because every time I come out here with fresh air and the cold and then hot, and it just knocks me out. I'm looking forward to a really good sleep tonight. It's not supposed to get cold tonight. I think down to -10. I think we're in a bit of a warming trend right now. The other night it was down to -26, and I wish I would have been out here then, but I was at work. So, but we have all winter to look forward to those extreme cold weather temperatures. So it's only November 12th or 13th today. No, 12th. November 12th today. So we got December, January, February, and probably March to look forward to for that. Anyway, I'm going to say goodnight now. Like I said, carry on with my book and go to bed. First cup of coffee this morning. Bit of a later morning for me. I slept in again. Got a solid 9-10 hours sleep last night. Woke up, I think it was around 3 o'clock. Fire was completely out. I didn't feel like starting it back then, so I just bundled up my sleeping bag and powered through till the morning. I think I got up around 6:30. 6:30 is when I got up. It was starting to get light out. Could start seeing the sky lightening up. So, got up, stoked up the fire, and basically got the cabin warmed up again. I think we got down to 0 last night in the cabin. But in my sleeping bag, I was nice and warm. Getting out of the sleeping bag was a bit of an awakening moment. Yeah. Didn't take long to get the fire started though. The stove itself actually had a little bit of heat left in it. Like when you touched it, it was still warm, so it wasn't completely cold. So the fire took off, and I think we're up to plus 25 in here now. So I just poured myself a coffee, and I'm just about to fix myself up some porridge. Oh, and it's boiling over. Oh boy. Oh boy. We'll just let that set. It's I got a bit of a mess to clean up now. Anyway, sit here. Let that sit for a minute. Finish drinking my coffee, and then we'll get to having some porridge. take a look to see how much snow has accumulated so far this year. Looks like we're at about 3 inches so far. This time last year I don't think there was any. It was still quite a bit warmer. I don't think we've already gone through a spell of minus 26 there a couple days ago. So we're kind of ahead of the game as far as winter goes. So another excellent night at the cabin. The cabin stayed nice and warm till about 3 o'clock in the morning when the fire died out. Then I kind of woke up and noticed it was getting cooler. So by the time I got up at 6:30, it was down to 0. So it got me out of bed pretty quick and got the fire going and coffee going and breakfast going, and now we're ready to start the day. I don't really have much planned out here today, other than doing clean up the camp and get ready to leave for the time being. But it's standing outside right now. I took a look at the temperature. It's only about -4, so it warmed up quite a bit from yesterday. I think yesterday it was -14 during the day, so we're in a bit of a warming trend, which is fine. I think it's still about seasonal for this time of year. We actually still are in fall. It's not winter yet. So, and I compared to footage I had from last year about this time, and it's still pretty warm and there was no snow at all. So we're farther into winter now than we were this time last year. So that's good, I guess, if you like winter, which I do. So hopefully we get a couple nights here coming up that are in the -20, so I can test out that firewood heater and see what it's got. Like so far in the temperatures that's been up to this point, it's been maintaining +27 in the cabin for an extended length of time. I could probably leave the stove alone, load it up with wood and leave it alone for probably 5 hours before I need to add any, so it starts losing heat. So yeah, it was a good trip. I had a good time relaxing and just enjoying myself out here. Like I said, I worked pretty hard during the summer to get it to where it's at right now, so I just want to kind of sit back and relax and enjoy the fruit of my labor, right? Anyway, I think that'll be it for this episode. I'm glad you could join me if you made it this far. Be sure to join next time. Come next time to see the next episode. Should have, I'm going to try and put out one a week. I think the next episode I got some work at work, so I might not be able to make next week's episode. But there'll be lots of time during the winter to make more content. Anyway, for now, we'll talk to you later.